Hello and welcome to the Genuine Learning Blog. My name is Melissa Galasso, and today we're going to talk about a proposal related to the FASB's Conceptual Framework, and we're going to look at Chapter 6, Measurement. Now, at some point, the FASB started working with the IAASB many years ago on the Conceptual Framework as one of their joint projects, and then they took a break. Then in 2014, they restarted. And so over the last couple of years, we've seen a renewed interest in making sure that they have a conceptual framework that is consistent. So in 2014, about a decade ago, the FASB restarted this project to try to have an underlying conceptual framework for which the board would use in order to write GAAP, right? So that it doesn't matter who's on the board. This is the theory that underlies GAAP. And if you get 10 different people and 10 different choices, you're still going to get the same outcome because this is the theory that underlies it. And so this was proposed back in December 2023. We're almost out of 2023. It's February, and we still are going through some 2023 issuances. I think we have one or two more left before we run them out. But this is a very narrow proposal, so we kind of tried to prioritize them based on what we thought would be most interesting to you guys. And so again, these are not GAAP, but they are the concepts that the board uses to develop GAAP. And so this would be part of Concept Statement 8, the Conceptual Framework for Financial Reporting, as we go through it. And basically what Chapter 6 talks about is this concept of measurement. So it provides the concepts on how items that are recognized should be measured. So we already talked about recognition, and it provides what we call a measurement system. So what is measurement? According to the proposal, measurement is the process of determining relevant numerical depiction of items recognized in the financial statements. So what are we going to put it on the financial statements for? So recognition puts it onto the financial statements. Measurement is for how much, right? So what is the dollar amount that we're going to attach to it, a dollar figure? And they identify two key systems in the measurement world. So the first one is what we call an entry price. This is the price paid, the value of what was given up to acquire an asset or received to assume a liability in an exchange transaction. So as we think about this is an acquisition price. And so if you're going to put it on, say, property, plant, and equipment, right, it goes on at the price that you paid for it, acquisition cost. However, some items are going to be recognized on the financial statement at what we consider to be an exit price. The price received, the value that was received to sell an asset or paid to transfer or settle a liability in an exchange transaction. Think fair value, right? So for some investments, for example, that are going to be at fair value, say an equity investment, that is an exit price. And so measurement is anchored in prices, either going to be entry or exit. And the goal here is how can we objectively measure that amount, right? That's what they're trying to provide here. And so the proposal provides a little bit of feedback on how do you decide if it's supposed to be an entry price or an exit price, and talks a lot about what's already in the decision-making framework in Chapter 3. And so kind of builds on the concepts of representative faithfulness and trying to be consistent, et cetera. So again, very niche standard or very niche proposal, not going to be a standard concept statement. And comments are due March 20th. So still plenty of time if you have any interest in responding to this. I know the FASB would love to hear your thoughts. Maybe you want to call it something different, or maybe you have more details that you think should be provided on how you make that determination. So it's your opportunity. There are a list of questions in the proposal for you to respond to. With that, however, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope to see you on a future blog. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.